While man-made sites like the ancient Egyptian pyramids, the Great Wall of China, and Burj Khalifa undoubtedly fill us with awe, many of the most impressive sights on the planet were crafted by Mother Nature herself. The Earth offers spectacular natural wonders that only a small percentage of people will ever see in their lifetime. A global popularity poll announced 10 provisional winners that outrank other splendid sights. Many of these naturally formed displays require an aerial view to capture the vastness of each phenomenon. Avid explorers, daredevils, backpackers, expatriates, and should place these 10 natural wonders on their bucket lists. 1. The Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights have become a sensation for tourists traveling in the Northern Hemisphere. The Northern Lights are auroras or naturally occurring phenomena that consist of mystifying displays of light in the sky. The Northern Lights dance across the sky and emanate a diffused glow along the northern horizon. The intensity of northern lights increases as you head north towards the magnetic pole in the Arctic. Unfortunately, the northern lights appear only randomly, making it a challenge for travelers to see while on a short trip. They are more often experienced by locals who live in these northern regions. Some of the most popular places to see the northern lights are in Canada's far north, Alaska, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. The probability of seeing the northern lights increases during the winter months. They occur throughout the year, but the dark skies in winter make them easier to see. 2. Paracutin. Even avid travelers may not know about Paracutin, mainly because this natural wonder resides in Michoacán, Mexico. This cinder cone volcano was named one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, even over famous volcanoes, such as Yellowstone. Paracutin last erupted in 1952. It was coined one of the natural wonders of the world because mankind witnessed its birth and rapidly growing formation. You can venture on a 12-mile round trip to the peak of the volcano, either by hiking or on horseback. Hikers will walk through sandy banks and lava fields surrounding the volcano. You can explore Paracutin at any time of the year. Plan on spending a night or two. 3. Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls is located in Africa along the borders of Zambia and Zimbabwe. This spectacular waterfall runs off from the Zambezi River. Visitors can access the falls from Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe and Livingstone in Zambia. Cross the border to gain different perspectives of this magnificent natural wonder. The best views are from Zimbabwe, but you can get a closer experience from Zambia. Helicopter tours and microlight tours are another great way to see the falls. The rainy season runs from late November through early April. A good time to visit is immediately after this when the volume of water coming over the falls is still immense, but the weather is pleasant. 4. Mount Everest. Mount Everest has an approximate elevation of 29,029 feet. Mountaineers consider this mountain the highest spot on Earth. However, it is not the tallest mountain in the world, a title that belongs to Mauna Kea in Hawaii. Everest lies within the Himalayan mountain range on the border of Nepal and Tibet, China. If you don't want to climb Mt. Everest, you still have options. Visitors can schedule a flight around the mountain for an awe-inspiring aerial view. Adventurous trekkers can hike to base camp to fully experience Mount Everest's landscape. Alternatively, you can capture a distant view of the peak from the comfort of a lodge at a hill station in Nepal. 5. The Grand Canyon. You only need to stand on the rim of the Grand Canyon once to know why it's one of the 10 natural wonders of the natural world. The Grand Canyon's massive and colorful landscape provides breathtaking views that can't be found anywhere else in the world. The Grand Canyon is located in northern Arizona and is one of the great tourist attractions in the United States. Carved over several million years by the Colorado River, the canyon attains a depth of over 1.6 kilometers, 1 mile, and 446 kilometers, 277 miles long. Most visitors head to the south rim of the Grand Canyon and spend a full day admiring the views from the overlooks that stretch along the top of the canyon. Suppose you are in good shape and want to have a more immersive experience, head down into the canyon on one of the numerous hiking trails. For something a little less strenuous, take a helicopter tour of the Grand Canyon for an unforgettable lifetime experience. If you are interested in the formation and geology of the canyon, stop in at the Geological Museum to learn about what you are seeing. From La Pond Point along Desert View Drive, you can get a great view of the rock layers in the canyon wall. The Grand Canyon is located in Arizona, USA. The closest major cities are Las Vegas and Phoenix. 6. Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is the largest system of coral reefs in the world, stretching more than 3,000 kilometers, 1,900 miles. It is the only reef on Earth that can be seen from space and is the world's biggest single structure made by living organisms. The reef structure is composed of and built by billions of tiny organisms. The Great Barrier Reef also features a host of wildlife, including green sea turtles, dolphins, whales, sea snakes, and clownfish. As the world's largest coral reef, the Great Barrier Reef includes over 900 islands, roughly 3,000 separate reefs, and sustains a diverse ecosystem. Boat trips offer visitors a chance to see the reef up close. Snorkeling or dive trips can be arranged and provide opportunities to see colorful fish, coral, and marine life. Tours can be day trips or multi-day excursions. 7. Harbor of Rio de Janeiro. The harbor of Rio de Janeiro is surrounded by granite mountains and pinnacles, including Sugarloaf Mountain, Corcovado Peak, and the Tijuca Hills. It was created by erosion caused by the Atlantic Ocean. Tourists can explore the harbor of Rio de Janeiro on a helicopter flight to capture a breathtaking aerial view. The traditional way of seeing this natural wonder is to travel to the uppermost region surrounding the granite peaks that overlook the harbor. This will provide spectacular views of the beautiful beaches that lie inside the harbor. 8. Antarctica. Antarctica, on average, is the coldest, driest, and windiest continent on the planet and has the highest average elevation of all the continents. Although about 98% of Antarctica is covered by ice, it is technically a desert, the largest on Earth, with very little precipitation. Antarctica is colder than the Arctic because much of the continent is more than 3 kilometers, 2 miles, above sea level, and because the Arctic Ocean covers the North Polar Zone, transferring the ocean's relative warmth through the ice pack. The sea life of Antarctica includes penguins, blue whales, orcas, and seals. 9. The Sahara, Africa. Sahara Desert spanning 11 African countries, the Sahara is the largest desert in the entire world at 3.5 million square miles, according to Live Science. Its sheer vastness would be enough to make the Sahara one of the most impressive natural wonders on the planet, but its rolling red sands and windswept dunes make for a landscape unlike any other. The Sahara is the world's largest hot desert, covering most of northern Africa, making it almost as large as the United States. Contrary to popular belief, large sand dunes, called ergs, form only a minor part of the Sahara. Most of the desert consists of largely barren, hard, rocky plateaus with very little sand. The Sahara receives less than 3 inches of rain a year on average. Even in the Sahara's wettest areas, it may rain only twice a week and not rain again for years. 10. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Famous for inspiring Charles Darwin's theory of evolution, the Galapagos Islands are a small archipelago of volcanic islands belonging to Ecuador in the eastern Pacific Ocean. The islands are quite remote and isolated, lying some 1,000 kilometers (620 miles) west of the South American continent. The archipelago is world-renowned for its unique island ecosystem, which was the inspiration for Charles Darwin's theory of natural selection. Seeing the amazing sights and wildlife is best done by joining a boat tour. Booking a Galapagos Islands cruise with a company in your home country is usually the most convenient but is often more expensive. There are also a lot of companies that can book Galapagos Islands tours either in Porto Ayora or from Guayaquil or Quito. Imagine 2 days or even a 2-month holiday to one of the most wonderful places on Earth, with no dangers, and even the environment are so friendly. Well, probably not to the Sahara Desert because it's so hot that even a child might not survive, but which of these natural wonders thrill you the most? Don't forget the comments section is always open for your ideas. Like and subscribe for more thrilling videos.